So, hello everyone. Myself, Dr. Omkar Sonone,
And this is Dr. Bharti here.
Myself, Dr. Vinayak.
and we are glad to welcome you all to this session where we will be discussing some important points that need to be focused for your plan for FMG December 2021 session.
So basically here we are going to see what are all the doubts regarding in the student's point of view and what they are actually wanted to know about the December 2021 session. And many students are in a confusion what to do and what not to do. That is what we are going to be discussing now.
Okay, we will try to keep it simple. So you will have so much easy way to study, right? So
Yeah. So I would like to first of all focus on the aspect that people usually have before starting your preparations. You have a lot of questions in your mind. So I have actually sorted out some frequently asked questions, and I'll be questioning Dr. Bharti and Dr. Vinayak about these ones, and I would like them to answer these questions for me. So first of all, Dr. Bharti and Vinayak, I would like to ask you that what are the most important subjects usually in the preparations that our students need to focus on for FMG?
okay, first one, basic subjects. Then we come to pre and paraclinical subject that they have to study, and short subject, because what they peoples do, they go for big subject but they will miss short subject. The short subject will give you short marks. That is true. Okay, instead of studying 600 pages for example for medicine, if they will finish 4-5 subjects which is around 300 or 400 pages, right?
Yeah.
They can get all marks which are there for that subject, right? So Dr. Bharti, can you tell guys which are the main subject?
Yeah,
right?
the main subjects, the basic subjects we have to remember. Like for example, these subjects are very important where we can easily score the marks by the basic knowledge itself. No need to go very detail about how you can go through medicine, surgery, like big subjects. Basically, if you see like anat, that comes in one, and also physio. These are all the basic subjects which you have been studying from your first year, right? So these all you have to be very clear of. And if you are supposed to read all these basic subjects, then it would not be a very difficulty for you to read the medicine, or you have to answer the clinical kind of questions, right? Yes. And even to pharma. So these are all the basic things. So at least you have to be for sure making about it.
Yes. And I would like to add 3 more subject over here.
Mm-hmm.
That is your micro, right? Micro, patho, and PSM.
Yeah, the PSM is a main game scoring subject actually for all the students. Yes.
Right? If you know pharma and patho very well, you are going to solve questions from the medicine also. Right? If you know patho well, you can solve questions from the surgery also and pediatrics also. So patho is a most important subject. So does your PSM, because PSM comes for 30 marks, right? And it will be not much tricky, right?
Exactly.
Right.
Directly you can answer the questions directly.
And for microbiology, what I want to tell you, infection itself contains 30 marks in your paper. If you know microbiology well, you can cover 25 to 30 marks in your paper for sure, right?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
So I would just like to add over here some points that I think that as already said by Dr. Vinayak and Bharti, basic and short subjects play a very important role. Those are the most important scoring subjects where you actually can score marks. Along with it, you don't need to follow the major subjects, that is the 4 important subjects: medicine, surgery, OBG and PSM. These are the subjects which almost cover 120 marks, and you cannot ever think of leaving these important subjects. Okay, so if you're not very much sure with medicine, or you are just hesitating for starting your surgery preparations, it's better that you can start with your basic ones, but don't forget to cover these subjects. I have seen people usually covering only 10 to 12 subjects. That is not a key. Please remember, now the pattern has already changed, right? So it's better that cover all the 19 subjects. Make a plan. You already have time. You are starting very early, so you have time enough that you can cover all the subjects, and then also can do your revisions. So please make a schedule for all your 19 subjects, which would be better Okay, that's very much important. And because you never know like which subject would gain utmost importance. NB does not follows its pattern of distribution of marks always. So in as for example, in August examination, almost dermatology covered 14 questions, whereas now it has only covered 5 questions. So you never know, it is fluctuating. So it's better to cover all the subjects that are important, and focusing mainly on your weaknesses at the first. Okay, so at start, when you are actually going into the phase of preparations, better focus on your weaknesses and then move on to your stronger ones.
Yeah. Dr. Omkar, my question is, sir, I am a newcomer, right? I don't know how to make a schedule. I don't know which are the important subject. Sir, can you help me in this?
Yeah, sure. I feel you need to analyze yourself. Like for example, if you are starting your preparations, I can recommend you just go and randomly solve some MCQs, because analysis is only and only by MCQs. You cannot analyze yourself by any other means, I feel so. So if you are like, you don't have any idea of what your strengths and weaknesses are, so you can just go and solve some MCQs and you can analyze yourself that what are my strengths and weaknesses. So maybe some of you people might be stronger in your shorter subjects but are struggling with the major ones. So please do focus in the initial months of your preparation. You need to add the major ones in your schedule. Okay, so and vice versa, whatever it is particularly for you. So I feel that makes the preparations very much easier, and yeah, that is the most important thing that you need to focus on.
Okay.
Yeah, and please don't fear like why we are saying to focus on 19 subjects. Actually, we are not saying you to do, just do 10 subjects, you're going to pass. It is not possible.
True.
No.
Because you have to touch at least everything. You have to know some knowledge about everything, which are basic concepts, basic topics. So you cannot be going very blindly about the knowledge of any other subjects, leaving any other subjects. That is important.
Yeah, means what we are trying to say you, at least you should know 13 to 15 subjects by heart.
True.
Okay, and you can touch important topics from the rest of the subjects, right?
Exactly.
Correct. Because no one can study 19 subjects, right? And the ultimate goal is to just cross
150.
this one, right? So whether you are average guy or you haven't studied that much in your university days, still if you will means follow this, you can cross 150, right?
True.
Just this 5 to 6 months is more than enough for you to, if you are focusing completely, then it is for sure going to happen. You are going to cross these 150.
So I feel, concluding on the important subjects part, I can just say that you need to be a smart worker and you need to be a jack of all, master of none. That's the basic funda for approaching your FMG examination, because it is not any super specialty examination where you need to focus on a particular subject. Okay, so yeah, we have already told you about the important subjects that you need to start your preparations with. Moving on to our next question, Dr. Bharti and Dr. Vinayak, that what should be the plan for the people who are appearing for the December FMG 2021 session?
Yeah. Okay, first comes the biggest question right now in the market or in our medical life is app versus
Offline classes.
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
True.
Basically, everyone are in this confusion.
Right?
True.
App versus classes. So if you haven't used, means if you haven't studied in your university days, so what that people should do? What do you suggest?
I would suggest definitely find the best institute for yourself and definitely take offline classes, because they have a major impact on your preparations. Because if you don't have any idea what you have to follow, or you are not a person who can sit for long hours by yourself, ठीक है? So इस मामले में I would definitely recommend go and find the institute and just give them your trust and instill your trust in them, and I feel they can take you to the other side of the fence, definitely.
Right. Yes, what you said is correct. The problem right now with the current generation is trust.
Exactly.
Trust your faculty, trust your coaching institute. You will clear for sure. What happens right now in the market or in our medical life right now? We will grab everything from everywhere,
Sure.
but that we will not take up in our minds, right?
True.
That is the big problem. You want good notes, you want good sessions, you want revision sessions, you want chanting session, but you will never study. That is the drawback. That's why most of the people right now getting failed, right? There is everything, everyone is providing, but if you are not going to study, that will not be beneficial for you.
True.
That is the biggest point which I have seen the classes, right? So then comes another question to both of you guys. Questions, how to solve questions.
So first of all, if I talk about clinical cases, because now the clinical cases have become an important part of the examination, as we all know. Like and just don't expect that किस subject से clinical question आ सकता है, okay? You just don't need to expect anything. Clinical questions can arise from any subject, okay? Also from PSM. There can be cases which are so much longer, and they can ask you like the simplest things, okay? So just don't get afraid by seeing all the long clinical cases. How you need to approach a question is, first of all, read the last line of that question and then actually read the whole question. So you are in a mind state that you know what I am actually trying to find in that question, or maybe in the options itself, okay? So things get easier this way. And apart from this, I would recommend you to actually practice your MCQs throughout along with your preparations. MCQs have always played an important and a very crucial role in your preparations. It is from my experience, personal experience also, because I feel MCQs are a part where we can actually apply our knowledge or implement our knowledge, okay? ठीक है, मैथ्स की बहुत सारी practice कर ली है, but if execution is not there, execution is lacking, then nothing is going to work out, okay?
Exactly. If you're studying for a long time and if you're not practicing MCQs, then what is the use of studying? It doesn't matter. If you're studying for around 8 hours, at least 6 hours you study, and 2 hours or 1 hour you have to spend for your MCQ solving and find the weakest point where you are. Yeah, this is the weakest point I am, and this you have to work it ahead.
So I have one question for you guys, that people tend to solve many MCQs. They are saying like students बोलते हैं we have already solved 80 MCQs, 100 MCQs every day.
Yeah.
But is it only
also,
is it only better that these people only solve MCQs and not analyze them? Because I've seen people not analyzing it.
Exactly. It is wrong. It is
They
wrong,
are
actually.
not analyzing themselves also. And second thing which I want to add you, we are solving the MCQs, right? We are solving 8,000, 10,000 in lakhs also, okay? Some people are there. Do we revise them again?
That is
That's
where
an
the
important,
problem is.
Right?
Yeah.
Solving
Is not a matter. You have to-
20,000, 1 lakh questions will not help you. You have to revise that question also, so you will get the concept. You will know how the question is getting formed on that specific topic, right? That is the biggest problem right now. And second question comes is that from where to solve, okay? I will just clear it out, okay? Take anything, okay? Make sure that you are going to revise that question, right?
True.
There are many things available nowadays in the market. You can take any of the question banks. We cannot say this is good, that is not good. Everything is good regarding question bank. How you are going to revise it is important, right?
That's
Yes, correct.
So I would like to ask the next question, and I feel that is the question which has come to my way almost a number of times. Like I have been asked, like, how many hours do you study? So what are the minimum hours that you people recommend that students should study?
Yeah. Now, if you are doing a class, okay, sometimes class will be for 10 hours, right? Sometimes for 4, 5, depending on the availability of faculties also,
Yes.
and the timing which is given by the coachings, right? So if I am studying for 10 hours, I am using my time in classes for 10 hours, it takes less time to revise that what we have studied in that 10 hours, right?
Yeah.
It will take at least around 3 for someone, some people's 2 hours, 4 hours, depending on their capability. I think that is good. If you are going from app, then it takes time to first understand, right? And then it takes time to revise also, right? Means which topic you can finish in 10 to 12 hours, it will take around 20 to 30 hours. Correct?
Sure.
Am I wrong?
It does.
No,
Right?
it is actually. because not every people can follow the apps, and not all the students are capable of setting their mind in a self time. Like in a people who are like they can do it in their own, yeah, fine for them is app. But who are not supposed to do that, they have to be with along with the faculty, along with the coachings, or along the completing the subjects also.
Yeah, rightly said. I feel so like जिनको पास होना है ना यार, वो कैसे भी हो जाता है. Like those people who already study, they don't need to actually find anything else. Okay,
Exactly.
all the things are complementary to them. But जिनको लगता है that those people are average or those people need a lot of preparations, it's better that you have a guiding source along with you. Okay, because definitely you have a lot of content तो हर जगह मिल जाएगा. You will have a lot of content in the market right now. But what to follow, what is good for you, and like which is the single source that you can trust on, that is the most important thing. Reliability is the important factor that you people are having issues with, right? So for that you need to instill your trust and move ahead.
Yes.
So my next question, guys, to you would be like we have talked about the preparations. Okay, they will start, they will have their classes, they will revise the subjects that they have studied the whole day, also practice some MCQs. Apart from that, I would like to ask you, like, what are the minimum number of revisions that you people think that students should do before the examination?
Revisions. Okay. Fact is, everyone will say, okay, everyone. You can search on YouTube also. You can ask to any teacher. He will say 3 revisions. Practically, if you are asking me, it is not possible
at all.
to revise 3 times at the end of with the last month, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
That is not going to happen. So what to do? Okay, first, if you are doing classes, first time you are reading, you are learning anything, okay, which you don't know. Okay, if you will revise on the same day, that will be your second
reading.
right?
Exactly.
You are going to have a class tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
You got the time, at least. So everyone used to come half an hour and 1 hour before, right? Just what you have to do, you have to just go through that pages.
Pages, yeah.
Right?
Just you have to see the pages.
That will
need
be
to
your third one.
Third time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yet, right? And if you will plan everything, means if you will make a schedule for a week,
Mhm.
you can go for
Fourth revision.
Fourth
fourth
revision
revision
Yeah.
also.
True.
And in the end, there is so much of possibility that you can revise 2 times.
At least 2 times. Yeah.
So how many times? That is 6 times you are studying that subject.
True.
And I think so this is enough,
More than
More than
enough.
right?
enough.
More than enough, right? So but the problem is
How to do
continuity.
it continuously.
That's
Right.
true.
You have
Because
to
we
give
have many subjects overlapping with all these subjects. We have all these subjects to read together. How you have to continue? That is
Yes.
important.
so you have to give full attention, full dedication for 5 months. Okay, I know that you will means not be able to continue every time, right? So we are there actually, right? In our
Yeah.
coaching, we are doing revision sessions, we are doing MCQ sessions, we are doing this quick review series also, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
image based
session.
sessions, and we are also providing extra important topic videos on our YouTube channel also. So we are there actually to help them if they are not able to make it continue, right?
True.
So
As yes, many of you are having issues like important subjects कौन सा है या फिर important topics कौन सा है, what are the commonly repeated topics. So over here we are there to help you out in that regards. Okay, so please don't worry. We can assure you that we will be actually covering all the important topics which have been commonly repeated in the examinations. Okay, all 3 of us will be covering all the important aspects from each and every subject. We will also have some important MCQ discussions also, and that would be more integrated. Like as we all know, like there is a integrated approach that is needed to solve these MCQs right now. So here we all of us with our strengths, so we'll come together and try to deliver the best content that we can to all of you over there. Okay, so just don't worry about it. And yeah, I would like Dr. Bharati to throw some light on the initiative that we will be taking as the Spark session in AFMG.
So we have been discussed many things about how we have to prepare for December 2021 and what are all the short tips about that. So now here we go the Spark session where we'll be guiding you how the way till your exam day you have to be prepared with. Here we'll be in this platform, we'll be discussing about the important conceptual based topics which are being repeatedly asking, but in your revision you cannot focus them easily, but in this kind of time you can able to go through these videos and you can solve everything. By that way we can able to interact with you in those sessions, right? So this is important in our Spark session.
Yeah. Okay. It's it is written over there already, right? We will try to integrate each and every subject, the whatever the possible ways we can find, right? We are also going to take this question series also, right?
True.
We will share questions in our AFMG Telegram groups, and after that we will have discussion on the next day, right?
Yeah.
Depending on the availability, that is issue that will come, but we will try to do it on the next day itself,
Yeah.
right? And as far as you know that we have taken we are already taking QRS session in the last, that
Yeah.
is one-liners and recent pattern questions and image based questions, so that will help you a lot. Okay, there were about 60 to 70 questions from QRS session and our snapshot, if you remember, right? Snapshots
Yeah.
also. So we are there, we are already there. Okay, so don't worry, we will try to cover everything important regarding your FMG exam. Okay, we will try to finish our subjects also. Okay, whenever there is a problem regarding any topic which you are not able to understand in the classes, we will take it.
Yeah, sure.
We will take it. Okay, and we will try to keep it simple, right? Anything else which you want to add?
So yeah, please go
So
ahead.
as soon as you have any doubts regarding this session or any doubts regarding the concepts, this comment box will be open for a while after once the video have been uploaded, and you can ask any doubts in your Telegram group. AFMG group is there, it will be active hereafter, just because to initiate this program to the next level, so that to guide the students especially till the exam day of December 2021. That is what we are hopefully doing for in this platform. Yeah.
Okay.
So as Dr. Vinayak has already mentioned the name of the Telegram group and also our YouTube channel, you need to subscribe for that to get then updates regularly for all the sessions that we are going to conduct. As rightly said by Dr. Vinayak, we'll be focusing on all the MCQ discussions and also covering the important topics that you are struggling with. So please let us know at any point of time. You can let us know in the Telegram groups that what are the topics you would like to us to cover.
Discuss.
Yeah,
Exactly. What
That-
it is up to you. Whatever
True.
you need or whatever you have the doubt within, especially the exam point of view topics, that will be discussed for sure.
Sure. And if you are struggling with your time management also in your studies, all of us are there to help you out at any point of time. So please don't worry about that as well. Okay.
Okay.
So moving further, I would like to just ask you guys that when the revisions you would be taking, like what you are planning, like when are the revisions going to start with the session of Sparks?
Okay. See, we will start from the beginning, very beginning, right? It's not wise to revise something at the end. If you are just the student will get into study environment, right? Daily MCQs, the
Yeah.
revision sessions. Okay, so student will be busy 24 hours. Okay,
Yeah.
from our side we will give our 100% bets. Now it will be their choice whether they want to cross this 150 marks or not, right?
Yeah, true.
That will be.
So as we have discussed about the Spark sessions, so please be aware of the fact, guys, that you would be informed about the timings and the dates in the Telegram group for sure. Okay, and you will also receive a notification on the YouTube prior to our session that is being planned. So please remember, don't forget to add yourselves in the Telegram group, because there you would receive a lot of questions and that would be discussed. Because the main issue that we have seen ourselves and experienced is we get a lot of stuff on Telegram, but that is not properly discussed. And that is the main issue, right? We are solving any MCQs, हमने तुक्का भी मार दिया, answer correct लग गया, we just move forward without just thinking about it, right? What was our mistake? What should be focused on? And यही गलती होती है बाद में exam में. So that is the issue that we are trying to overcome with this sessions that we are planning, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So apart from this, about AFMG class, I would like Dr. Bharti and Dr. Vinayak to throw some more light on this.
Yeah.
So in AFMG classes, the best faculties are there taking over all the 19 subjects. It would be covered before the maximum time for revision which would be given for you people. Then the subject wise tests, grant tests, everything is there. Just we need to focus on what we are going to do, and please don't go through every notes, grab all the notes. Just stick with your one notes which is handwritten, which is written by your own. That will be helping you at last. And once you're going and sitting in your exam hall, seeing in your computer, your notes are going to help you. Other than please don't jump over there, jump over here, yeah, this note is best, that is best. That will never happen. Everything is best until and unless if you follow that.
Yes. Means whatever we are providing you, you need to follow that one only. You don't need to go here and there, grab every notes in the market, right? There are, means like if you will go to Xerox store, you can get at least 20 types of notes for one subject,
one
right?
particular subject, yeah. True.
That you don't need to follow. You cannot finish 20 types of notes for one subject.
And nowadays, like, notes are available as PDF also.
PDF
600
also,
pages. Who is going to revise that? Is it possible for you to revise before the revision, before the exam? It is actually not possible. So please wise while reading the notes.
Okay.
That is important.
Yeah, we are going to keep our data concise so you can revise actually, okay? And for your supplement, there will be revision sessions, question answer sessions. QRS is there, which is I think so. Now we made it very short and we got so many questions repeated, right?
Exactly.
So we are already experienced for that. We are having our LMR, AFMG LMR is there, right? We will try to make means chanting sessions also, and there is TND which will be taken by single faculties every time, right? So that will be helpful.
True.
Rather than one guy is taking 10 TNDs, that is not wise.
Definitely not.
Who is going to take your subject, that guy will take the TND also.
Yes, well.
So that will be helpful, right? And for doubt clearing, we three are there, right? We have a big team that will be supporting you 24 hours.
Yeah.
Right? There are so many guys behind the back also. They are working over there. So they will also help you. We will also help you. And for that also, we are there in the Telegram groups also, right?
Exactly.
So you can message us over there. So
any time regarding any kind of doubts, like what to do or how to study, I cannot manage the studies, I'm getting fed up during studies, whatever the doubts are, you can means like in our Telegram group, you are interacting in that, so that we are able to know what is the problem for you, and then we are be clarifying for you.
True. So we would be there for you guys. तो अभी बाकी किसी चीज़ के बारे में सोचना नहीं है, okay? Actually jump into your preparations. And those who were not able to clear in the June session this time, so please don't be disheartened, guys, okay? This is the time not to be disheartened. Rather, jump into your preparations now and start the preparations thoroughly, okay? Whatever you have, you need to start revising it. Plan your weaker subjects first, as already told by us. Start with us while solving all the MCQs, attending all the revision sessions that we will conduct, okay? Please, if you have any confusions, any doubts, don't hesitate to approach us and at any point of time, okay? तो अभी ज़्यादा सोचना नहीं है, okay? Just don't be disheartened. ठीक है, हो जाता है, destiny didn't favor you this time, but things are going to be wonderful soon, okay? You are going to be on the other side of the fence very soon, ठीक है? क्या पता हम यहाँ बैठ के तुम्हारा इंटरव्यू ले रहे हो बहुत जल्द, okay? So after the December session, so like keep your hopes high, like bring all the positivity that you require, okay? We will be over here to lend you that positivity that you need for your preparations as well.
right. जंग बस जीतनी नहीं है, दुश्मन को पूरी तरह खत्म करके आना है.
True.
है ना? So I
feel with this we can just conclude our session. If any points from Dr. Vinayak or Dr. Bharti to be added, I would request them to go forward.
You can comment just beneath the video, right? And we will try to solve that in our next live session, right?
Exactly.
Sure.
That will be better.
Yeah.
Whatever doubts you have, you can ask in the comment section, or else you can ask in the Telegram groups. In the next live interacting session, we could be able to clear all the doubts or about whatever the doubts are.
Yes, we will take one more live orientation session
Yeah.
for you guys, right? So I think so we should wrap it up.
Wind up this,
Right.
yeah.
Thank you so much, guys. If any issues, please drop your comments in the chat box, and we will be taking over those questions in the next session. And I would like to thank Dr. Bharti and Dr. Vinayak to join me over here for the FAQs that our students had. And yes, let's start the journey with all
Yes.
Yes.
our wonderful students over here. Thank
Yes.
you so much.